welcome to Philip's Thoughts. Today is pretty much my 1 month anniversary of being on YouTube, so yay, big shout out. Survived a whole month. And I thought I'd go ahead and just spend some time kind of giving my thoughts, on the whole process, what's worked, what hasn't worked, things like that. Just kind of give my views on it. There's a lot of videos out there where people are, saying like, hey, you can get 1,000, subscribers in a month, etc. And they've already been out there for years. So, hey, this is just gonna be my experience for the first month. May or may not be typical, I don't know. But yeah, this is basically what I've got going on. And just thought I'd, share it out with everybody, And I got my little cheat sheet here so I don't forget some of the things. First off, it's been really fun. I liked getting out and creating and, doing something different than I hadn't done before. A lot of the video editing and, image editing and stuff like that. Never done that kind of thing before, at least not any kind of, grand scale, I guess. And, so that's been fun. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of preparation, planning that goes into all the different aspects. Thinking up the idea, trying to figure out how you're gonna, aim the camera, where you're gonna film at, and what you're gonna say. You try to go over that in your head or write it down and so forth. And hopefully I'm getting better at that. We'll see. And let me know your comments. And then just the whole post production, or after filming, the production piece of that, as far as going through and editing and all that kind of stuff. If you're going to do this type of thing, you really need to like yourself, because you're going to be seeing yourself a lot, as you go through and do, your first round of edits, get rid of a lot of things, or, reshuffle things, and then, go back through, watch it again, and then try to, tweak a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and, maybe you didn't like what you saw when you filmed, so you go back outside and you film again, or, you get back in the kitchen. It's a lot of different things that go into it. And, it's fun. It can be a little frustrating at times, especially if you forget to put the sound on. And, it's like, oh, man, that was a great video, but you can't hear a word I'm saying. So things like that happen occasionally. So you kind of have to have your little checklist as you go through doing your videos. But, yeah, it's been fun. I've been using GIMP to do a lot of the photo editing, for the thumbnails and the banner. And then I've been using DaVinci Resolve 16. I've been using the free version. To do the video editing, which I have not even scratched the surface of what that free version can do. And there, so I haven't even, thought really seriously as far as like paying for the full version at this point, because there's just so much more I can do, so much more I've got to learn on that. So, which is fun for me. I like learning new things and, that type of thing. So, yeah, that's great. Now, to kind of, get into some of the not so great, when I first started the channel, the first couple weeks, everything was going great. It's like each video I put out, I got a couple more subscribers, views were kind of, up and down, depending on the day, the week, etc. But, kind of seemed to be holding a steady line, maybe inching up a little bit. 2-3 weeks into it, things just really dropped off. I did end up having to go in for some surgery, had my gallbladder removed, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, so I had a little gap of putting videos out there. But yeah, I have not had any new subscribers for a while, which is a little, sad, I think. And I'm not sure why that is. I've thought my videos have been getting a little bit better as I've gone along, learning new things, and maybe they haven't. Let me know. Maybe there's something I'm doing that's just irritating the heck out of you. Please let me know below so I can stop doing whatever that is. And then, so that's been a little disconcerting there. I was kind of hoping things would just kind of keep slowly, going up, get a couple more subscribers each time and all that. And, not that many people have been coming to the party. I've had a few comments, on the videos and stuff. I've, like that. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see some interaction between the people viewing it as well. Just kind of get, some more input on things. Do you like what I'm doing? Don't you like what I'm doing? Yeah, really, I'd like to get more information on that. Subscriber-wise, like I said, I've got, as of now, this is, October 15th, I believe, and, I've got like 26 subscribers. And this is 2019, because who knows how long this video will be out there. And thank you for subscribing to all those that did. I know a lot of those were friends, co-workers, etc. And there were a few just regular folks, you know, cruising YouTube looking for nice stuff to watch. So, hey, thanks for joining. And, you know, that's why, you know, when I'm asking like, hey, please share, you know, like, subscribe, and that, you know, try to get more people to the party, because I think that's funner, you know what I mean? Have more people to, you know, chat with, get input, get ideas. Yeah, I think that's just, you know, that's the way we want to go, is, you know, just kind of grow the channel and have, you know, bigger community of folks here coming to, you know, share their thoughts on things. So with that, you know, there's a lot of, you know, those videos like I mentioned earlier where, you know, they say like, hey, you can get, you know, 100 subscribers in a week or 1,000 in, you know, a month or whatever. And I just don't see that as even a possibility the way YouTube does things now, because like, you know, my videos only get a couple hundred, you know, maybe at most, like within a month, impressions where it's out there for somebody to actually see, to click on. You know, so I mean, you know, that's just your, you know, thumbnail being presented to somebody in a search or, you know, along the side after they're done watching another video, that is going to, you know, enable them to say, hey, I want to see what this is, and click on it. You know, so I mean, you could have the greatest thumbnail out there, but if nobody sees it, it's not helping you any. And that, again, this is just my opinion, and, you know, from what I've seen, and it's just not, to me, it's not feasible to where you're going to get 1,000, you know, subscribers in a month, unless you're like the most popular guy in high school, or you're coming from another platform and you've already got thousands of followers over there or something. You know, you're just not going to have that instant boom, you know, 1,000 subscribers. Now, a lot of those videos, they do have good ideas on, you know, making sure you got decent thumbnails, and, you know, your descriptions are good and all this kind of stuff, so that, you know, the analytics and stuff that YouTube uses will, you know, try to promote your videos. But I just don't think you're going to get that 100 subscribers in a week and 1,000 in a month kind of thing. I just don't even think that's possible, at least not the way the system is now. Maybe back when some of those folks, because usually you're hearing that from people that have, you know, 100, 200, 300,000 subscribers. You know, they've been around for a while, and maybe that's the way it was in the early days of YouTube. But not so much anymore. You're not going to grow that fast. It's definitely, you're, you know, a salmon swimming upstream, and you've got the bears, you know, trying to eat you along the way. I mean, it's a tough road, at least what I've seen, as far as like getting subscribers and that. And, you know, as fun as it is creating the videos and, you know, doing all this, and, you know, basically using my creative mind on these, it'd be nice to have more feedback and more input and more, you know, reaction. You know, that way it's like, hey, I'm actually, you know, doing something that somebody likes. You know, I mean, otherwise I'm just talking to my apple tree out here and saying, hey, you know, go watch my videos, and it's not going to happen. So, you know, that's, you know, that point of view of it. You know, I mean, as fun as it is, it's, you know, it'd be nicer if more people actually got benefit from what I'm doing. So I'll kind of leave that out there. Now, one of the things that I did do recently, which I would recommend if you're starting off a channel, go ahead and just create a brand channel instead of a personal channel. Because what I did was I went ahead and switched it over to the brand channel. And what that does is, one, it allows you to basically name your channel whatever you want. You can have a, you know, real long name. You can do something, you know, creative that way. Because otherwise you're kind of stuck with the first last name type of thing going on. You know, you basically get two names to do, which I did Philip's Thoughts and, you know, and that. But, you know, when you're doing a personal, you're kind of stuck with two names there, 2 words. So you can do multiple words on there. And it also allows you to have multiple people working on that account. So like, say you know, I'm going to go on vacation. I've built up a stash of videos that I want to go ahead and, you know, put out there. You know, I've done a whole bunch of cooking videos. I can have somebody else log in under their account and go ahead and put out the videos for me while I'm away with the brand account. Otherwise, I'd have to give them my credentials and stuff. And, you know, hey, let's face it, that's just not a safe thing to do in this world of, you know, internet, what do I say, lack of security. That's probably the best way to put it. So yeah, I would recommend just start off with a brand account. Now what happened was when I switched from personal to brand, all the comments that I made back to, replying to other folks that did leave comments on my videos, those were all wiped out when I switched over, unfortunately. Going forward, everything should be good to go, but you know, I figured it was better to do it now sooner than later, you know, in case the channel does eventually grow and, you know, get better. So that's my recommendation. If you're starting out, just go ahead and do a brand account. It's not going to hurt anything one way or another. It gives you a little more flexibility in the name and more flexibility in, you know, how many people, you know, can get in there and actually post videos and do things for you and help manage your account. You know, if you got a couple people working on a gaming videos or something like that, you know, for both of you to be able to do things, I think that would, you know, work out great. So that's my biggest recommendation as far as starting off. Now, another thing that I'm looking to do as well is I may branch out and start a different channel, because, you know, this was going to be a lot about my thoughts and everything. But one of the things that, you know, that people do say you need to do is kind of find that little segment, that thing that you want to do, you know, for your video, so that YouTube knows how to promote your video. Now, I'm kind of sticking with the gardening and the cooking on this channel, you know, basically around food. You know, we're going to be growing food, we're going to be using it to cook wonderful things, and I'm thinking about having, you know, my commentary, you know, my, you know, general thoughts on the world and, you know, what's happening in the world, putting that onto another channel, just to have that separation. That way YouTube knows how to market what I am doing, so when they do put those views out there for people, you know, they're getting what they want. You know, if they want a cooking video or a gardening video, they'll get that, and, you know, not necessarily, you know, my daily comments and so forth. So that's another thing that I am looking to do here. I just have to figure out the logistics of trying to manage, you know, two different channels, and, you know, of course that's going to be a whole different set of subscribers and stuff, although, you know, I would like it if everybody on this channel jumped over and, you know, watched the other channel as well. But, you know, just may not be everybody's cup of tea kind of thing, so that's okay too. Let's see, was there anything else that I was forgetting? No, I think that's about it. I mean, overall, it's been a pretty good experience. I'm having fun. I'm going to keep doing this. I may go ahead and put another update video out after 3 months, and we'll kind of see how things are going there. And, you know, 6 months, and then we'll, of course, we'll have a year anniversary type thing. So I'm not going anywhere. We're going to keep pumping out videos and having fun. And, you know, like I said, you know, comment below, let me know what you've liked so far, what you haven't liked, what you'd like to see more of, and, you know, that way I can make the channel better for everybody. And, you know, just, you know, happy to, you know, grow and, you know, learn along the way. And, you know, hey, let's just keep having fun and keep thinking, and please like and subscribe and share this out with your friends. So till next time, keep thinking, everybody.